Yo.
What's up? What's up?
Aloha.
Hey, everyone.
What's up,
How's it
everybody?
going? Welcome. Joe, you're top
Bonjour.
left. You talk.
Yeah, how did that happen?
You bring us in. I put Joe top left on purpose because
Joe De Niro on the ones and twos.
yeah, Joey De Niro. I'm putting you in charge this time around.
How does that work?
Listen, Mark said I talked too much last time. I'm gonna sit down here in my little corner. Let's see.
You put me on the spot. I run the show when you're not here. Put Eric on the spot. Or Mike on
hold
the
on.
spot.
Hold on. There we go. Top left is the man in charge, Eric. You're
Welcome
in
to
charge.
Plug Life.
Yeah.
Heavy is the
My
head
name's
that wears
Eric. I'm from Brotherhood Metal Detecting. The other three guys, let's just get rid of them.
Yeah.
delete.
Let's bring in our first guest.
We're just ugly squares in the rest of the big square. So we have a lot of people in chat.
Dude.
You guys say hello. I don't know. So.
Hello, friends, Romans, countrymen.
Everybody.
Lend us your ear.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Nancy. Hi, dudes. Jersey History Hunters in the house. Anthony was in here. Mark the Berg Hunter. Ohio River History. What's up, buddy? Frederick's in here. PA Relic Hunters. Mark Thomas in the house. Texas
Delaware
Plug
County.
Riches. Delaware County. What's up? They're doing a giveaway soon. I thought I saw posted. If you are, let us know.
They are.
Texas Plug Riches. Going hunting this weekend. Raise your hand, everybody, in the chat. If you're hunting this weekend, raise your hand.
Tomorrow,
Or-
not this weekend.
Or if you yeah, because you're off tomorrow.
I'm hunting
Raise
tomorrow.
your hand. Bobby
I am
Pastor's in the house. Hey, Bobby, what's up?
We digging some holes this weekend.
Digging some holes. I'll raise my hand just, on camera. I don't have to do it digitally. So, Madison Main's in the house. Didn't see him, but it's in there. Let's see here. Did I miss anyone?
Did you get
Oh,
Chris,
Paul. Hi, Paul from AWR.
Chris in the ground up?
Huh?
Chris is in there.
Roundup.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Sandy Court.
Technical troubles, Trey. I saw that in the chat earlier. I was having some. Whatever. If I didn't, it wouldn't be.
It's
A
par for the
normal-
course. You know?
It wouldn't be a normal stream. So
Yeah, it's true.
hold on, look at this. All right, I'm done. Keep going. My mouth is shut.
Joe
Yeah.
Holland in the house.
Hey,
Joe.
what's up, Joe?
He's digging it.
Silver Joe.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here.
Hey, Dave.
Deej.
Oh, other Joe. Sorry, man. What's up, Anthony?
Deej in the house.
All right. Well, I'm not going to introduce our guest.
Nah, just let him sit back there for a little while.
He just messed up.
Nobody
Yeah.
Simmering.
All right. I'm going to do it. Okay. We have an awesome dude. He's been on fire of recent. He's been in our chat every single night. I don't know it took us so long to get him in the freaking live stream, but we finally did it. And the last couple hunts, he's just been murdering it with some other YouTubers. So good for him.
Living the dream.
That makes one of us, I guess. So
Right?
hi, B Higgles. What's up? But we are going to bring in Dustin, the Rusty Digger. Round of applause. What's up, Dustin?
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, man, I already gave away my hosting rights, so I'm leaving Joe, Mike,
Dead with me.
huh? Listen, Joe is the all-star. First of all, he's on live streams every night, so
Yeah,
he should be able to
That's
lead
why
us.
when I'm on this one, I just chill and relax and listen to you.
He should be able to lead us to the promised land. Oh, look at this, Paul.
Oh.
So glad to break in the ultimate finds box. What'd you put in there, Paul?
I think he put in a nice coin. I
You
think
did
it was
put in a
a
nice order.
No, it was a seeded quarter.
It was seated, yeah. He went out with little Emily, and his mother and father.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
Anyways, Dustin, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm having a fantastic month.
I know. We see.
I'm sure it won't stick around long, but I'm having a fantastic month.
Is all of this from the same permission, or have you been around different places?
No, I've been around a few different places. I guess it all started recently with I found the Spanish Cob in a public park,
Which was crazy.
which is just absolutely nuts. And I know for a fact this place has been pounded. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I see people out there all the time. How I came across it, sheer luck.
It's meant to be.
Cobb. Now, what machine do you use, Dustin?
I use the Nox right now. I have 3 different machines. I got the AT Pro, I got a Whites V3i, and I just recently got the Nox, and I've fallen in love with the stupid thing. I'm actually considering selling my V3i. So it's just
Rest in peace, Whites. See you
Right.
later, buddy.
Right.
I just can't beat it. I'm digging buttons at a foot deep with this stupid thing. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great. What did the Cobb ring up as?
2123.
And pretty clear too, yeah.
Very clear. It was a small, very small footprint, obviously, but it rang up nice. I could pick it out of the iron because there was a lot of iron there. It was only about 4 inches deep. It said it was deeper, but it ended up only being about 4 inches, and I ended up popping it out. So,
Yeah.
and it's about the same size of a dime, I guess, if a dime was that shape. So,
That's an
That's
amazing
awesome.
find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Paul said 1859 seated quarter is how he broke in the Ultimate Finds box, so that's a good way to do it.
Awesome.
That is sweet.
B.
Nice
Higgle
job.
said, I did not dig holes today. It's always a sad day when you don't dig holes. And that's
Right.
most days. 800, right, Dustin?
Yeah.
Do you
Yep.
prefer, do you just use the stock coil?
I do. I have the 11-inch. I got the 6-inch coil that I use if I get into a hotbed, or I use it in the bay. I just actually got back from the bay. It did really well in there, so I'll use that because there's a lot of targets there. So I use the little 6-inch for that. But everything else, I use the stock 11-inch. So
Yeah, Joe said my Cobb rang up as a 21. It was about 6 inches deep. Nice save.
nice.
So about the same thing, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see here. So I'm kind of being quiet
Right. Well,
today. Dustin, I said before, and you probably heard me. I said I'm not leading this joint.
he's relinquished control.
Look at you
He's
guys.
relinquished control. So
How long have you been metal detecting, Dustin?
About 12 years I've been detecting.
Dang, man! So you started way back in the day, huh?
Yeah, I started
veteran.
as a single guy, had nothing better to do, and I started a long time ago with a Bounty Hunter Tracker 4, and moved up from there. And but yeah, 12 years ago. But I have to say this has been my best year ever. I just started my YouTube channel in August.
hmm
I figured, the pandemic was going on. I was in quarantine for a while, so I was like, you know what? Let me go back to doing some metal detecting. Why don't I videotape it? And it's taken off, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, man. It's always fun to start the YouTube channel and just see it grow. You know what I mean? I'm gonna post if you guys don't have it already, there is his link in the chat. So make sure to go over there and subscribe while we're hanging out today. But it's funny you said I was a single man, and now you're stuck with one little corner in the garage for your relics. He's not Madison, Maine. Single guy should go out catting. What's catting? I don't know what that is. Madison, Maine. What is that? Should I be? I'm not single. So yeah, maybe. So I'm not sure.
What is
But He's not single anymore. That's why he's left at the corner. And I said, yeah, I don't have a garage that I have a corner of. I have this little room right here. I think Kay says it's straight out of IKEA. I'm sitting in the IKEA right now. But
Trey is known to take an IKEA trip here and there.
that right there, this setup is IKEA for sure. That's
My wife's in the chat. She says, "Hey guys, I'm watching. He's got half a garage."
oh, see,
That's a solid amount of space.
the truth comes out.
The
The
truth
truth
comes
comes out. That's so funny.
That means they're looking for girls.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Yeah, not anymore. B. Chiggle said that looks awesome behind you. Is that a lot of the stuff that you found over the years?
Yeah, I was doing my video, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing this at the kitchen table. I'm doing it with nothing behind me. Why don't I display some things? So I ended up picking up this shelving unit from a store that went out of business. I got it for like $50, and started like, let me display things, and so that I came up with that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
Are those
that's
all
okay.
in the corner Boy Scout?
Yeah,
neckerchiefs?
I actually got all those from one location. So.
Jeez. Yeah, Eric, you know something about Boy Scout
Boy
neckerchiefs.
Scout
don't you?
camps, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys find a bunch of those over there at your spot?
Mhm. I got a whole tray full of them.
You get a half a garage and everything that breaks. Oh, that's what you signed up for. So, Chris said, "Love the old bottles on the shelves."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right up there. Do you do some bottle digging too?
I do, not intentionally. If I come across a spot, that's where most of those came from. There was a public park I was detecting, and there used to be an old home site on it. And I had a deep signal, and it ended up being like the insides of a clock, but hitting bottles. And I started pulling out bottles, most of them late 18, early 1900s, but they're I like them. If I see them, they're nice. I take them home.
Yeah, that blue one in the middle there is pretty.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. Let's see. Who else? Anybody new hopping in here? I saw Liz. Hi, Liz.
North
What's
Jersey.
going on? Yeah, North Jersey detector. What's going on? Who else hopped in here? I don't know. It's going by pretty quick. But
Frederick Romano's in there.
who?
Frederick Romano.
Yeah. I saw that. So, Joe Copperheads is in the house. Everybody say hello to Joe.
I don't know that guy.
Yeah, no namer.
New
So,
phone, who this?
so are you planning on going out this weekend, Dustin? New spot?
No. I have a
Oh.
big project sitting out in my yard right now. We're trying to go on vacation. We bought a motorhome, and so I got to do some cleanup and some maintenance on it and get it ready to go. So
That was a very smart answer with the wife watching.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be a question come up this weekend. Hey, can I go for a couple hours?
You always got to sneak a little quick hunt in. Bilbo Diggins in the house. What's up, Bilbo?
Hey.
B.H. Higgles said, "Who doesn't know that there is an arrow on your Knox coil?" Do you guys know that?
I don't know, but it doesn't work. I had the hardest time pinpointing with the Knox. I just started digging bigger holes because the pinpointing is just outrageous.
I struggled with it for a really long time, and then I hunted with Jason, the quarter hoarder,
Mhm.
and I had the 15-inch on at the time, so because we were doing the farm field, and it seems obvious, but I've been pretty accurate now, and I don't even use the pinpointer tool anymore, like the actual pinpointer button. All I do is do where it hits the coil in the front, where it leaves the coil in the back, and then go to the side and do the crossway that way too. It's way more accurate, I feel like, than trying to figure out the pinpoint button. I don't know how you guys do.
You do really well with that method. I've been starting to try and use that, but I find myself using the pinpoint function.
Yeah.
Big border guy too.
With your guys's, do you go at the base of the shaft? Is that basically where when you hear the highest tone?
Where that little dot is in front of your shaft where it connects, there's like a little, I don't know, like plastic mold divot thing. That's typically what I use, and it works moderately well.
That's what I use.
I just backswing on mine. So I find it, and then I just pull back a little at a time until it stops, and that's where I dig, and it's dead on every time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to do it. Well, maybe 3 ways, I guess. 3 ways to skin a cat.
Right.
So, B. Higgles said, I made a simple mod video, and you only have a bunch you should watch for reals. Yeah, we'll check it out. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So, so you, Dustin, you just recently made your metal detecting video or YouTube, but were there some cool things that back in the day when you started out hunting that you wish you would have got on film, like when you were actually doing it?
Absolutely. I seated half dime.
Oh yeah.
Wish for a long time I had that on video.
Mm-hmm.
I found out the little bounty hunter tracker for it.
Really?
That's awesome.
And it was mixed in with a bunch of iron. I dug forever. I didn't have a pen pointer back then either. And I mean, it took like a good half hour to figure out where the stupid thing was.
It's worth it for that coin, though.
Absolutely. It was 1843 is what it was. So no mint mark, but it was nice.
Man, it took me a while to find a half dime. That's for sure. You know, one thing, we did a public park. It was a schoolyard actually, and I did it for real quick because I was waiting for somebody to meet me there. And I found I think I found maybe like a silver ring and a buffalo, but then we left because he finally made it. And then someone watched the video and went to that same park and pulled a KG and I think a seated half dime too. It was like, Trey, you missed something. And I was like, you effer. I was so mad when he posted that and shoved it back in my face, and he only went back because he watched it. I was like, oh, I hate that. Oh, Jimmy Cloak, what's up?
Hey.
How are you doing, Jimmy? But, yeah, he said he didn't snipe it, but he definitely did. So
I try not to show a lot of like the background on a lot of places I hunt, especially if I know I'm going to go back. I mean, if it's obvious, it's obvious. You're not going to stop anybody from going if it's a public park, but you know, it happens, unfortunately.
It's a sad reality. I mean, and it's hard to remember sometimes when you're like, oh, here we're just, we're chilling out here, and you just do like a panoramic of the full location. It's like, right, probably not the best piece of footage at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we've gotten a little more cautious, but it sucks because we do some awesome houses, like really cool houses that you want to display, but you just know there's some snakes out there just waiting to strike. So it's sad, but the truth.
Yep.
But Dustin, you said you were maybe stopping by a farm if somebody's out there, but are you doing a lot of research now? And I'm sure you've been doing it for the last 12 years, yeah?
Yeah, if I see a place, I do as much research as possible. I go back through, Rutgers actually carries a lot of old New Jersey maps.
Yeah,
that's a good resource. A lot of them have the old home sites on it. And the recent farm that I did the videos on, that farm was on those maps, the older maps. I knew it dated at least mid to late 1700s at one point, and then it got demolished, and there was other farms that ended up taking over. But I think it changed locations several times, but all on the same property.
Yeah,
from what I could tell. Because you go and you start looking at the high points, and you start figuring out, well, they're not going to build their houses in the low ground. You go to the high points, and you start there, and you work your way around. And a lot of test digging. I did go in there the first day. I knew where the latest home site actually was on there.
Yeah.
So I kind of went straight for it. I'm glad I did. the second target I dug there, I think was that brothel token that I dug.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool too.
The 1833 large cent, not really cent, but yeah, an amazing coin. I mean, it's a part of our history. There's no denying it. It's the oldest profession in the world, and to dig something that has a history like that, as bad as it may be, it's still a cool piece to have and to own, to keep in my collection. So
Yeah, I tried the industry out for a little bit. I ended up losing money, so I had to spend some money to build my confidence, and
It looks great on the resume, though. At the end of the day.
That's what got me this job. So.
Entrepreneur.
Let's see here. Yeah, I got one of them last year, the Naughty coin. Oh yeah,
That's so cool. I wish I had one of those.
brothel largie is on my bucket list. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
yeah, I ended up with 11 bucket listers out of that location.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got like my whole list now. It's crazy. It's one of those places that I don't know if it'll ever be topped. And it's kind of like when you're watching other people's videos. Like I watch, some of the Hoover Boy videos, and you're like, they just dug like 30 coppers in one video, and I'm like, how's that even? And then you stumble across a property that is semi like that, and you're like, that is a reality. That
Yeah.
can happen if you do your research and you ask the right permissions.
Yeah, you guys are in that spot. You got stuff all the way from the 1700s to, like, basically what you're expecting up to, like, the, I guess, what else did you find? You found Mercs and stuff too, didn't you?
Yeah, Merrill from Metal Detecting NYC ended up finding the only Merc on the property.
Yeah.
He likes those Mercury dimes, but so all the way up to the 1900s. I think the newest coin that I personally dug was a 50s Wheatie. So, everything from the mid 1700s to there. So
Yeah.
That's a big spread.
it is. A lot of cool things came out of there. I ended up with a How Works token, which, being from New Jersey, that's something that meant a lot to me to be able to dig. I saw one at a coin shop, and I was like, I didn't even know they had a token. So I was, looking at it, researching it, and then I ended up digging one there. It's 1855 How Works Garden. It says token on the back. They were made on a large cent. And it's a piece of history that I'll probably never find another one. But
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you found a Jersey State copper?
no, that's on my bucket list. Any state copper is on my bucket list.
Yeah, that's the only one that I have found so far.
Yeah,
So-
Sam.
Some of the toasted that we just call KGs might be
Probably Connecticut's.
Connecticut, but I can't tell. So New Jersey's the only one on there right now. We
I didn't dig. I have yet to dig a V nickel in my entire 12 years of digging.
Wow.
I thought for sure I was going to find one on that property. And nope, no V nickel.
do you dig the midtones?
Yeah, absolutely. When you're there and you're finding all this cool stuff, you start digging everything.
Yeah.
I dug a first year Indian head penny there, 1859, and it was a 1516 is what it rang up as. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah, you got to dig up the low and midtones. We were talking about that last time because I dug that 3-cent nickel, and it was a 9.
Yeah.
And we were digging with Maddie, and they were like, "Yeah, we wouldn't even have dug that." Yeah, and it's funny because they were sitting there digging one, and I just walked up to them to talk, and I hit the tone, and it was a 9. I was like, "Screw it, let's see what it is," and it was a 3-cent nickel, which I've never even seen one. So.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
And-
Texas plug riches. Oh, go ahead, Eric.
And
Sorry.
here's a prime example of do your research, because the spot where Dustin has been going is like 5 minutes from my house, and I've been driving by it for 10 years and never would have even thought, never would have crossed my mind.
Sure. You just gotta
Yeah.
do a little digging.
Prime
get back
example
from
of
the
do
layers.
your research.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's funny that you say those Rutgers maps because I live on those things. Like that's all I look at for for a long time. And it's good too. It shows exactly, it's tough to sometimes match up the roads. Remember, Mike, when we were sitting at my house, we were using Google
Trying to
Earth.
figure out these reformatting of these maps.
Yeah, we were using Google Earth, and we were using those maps and changing like how see-through it was, and trying to match them up perfectly, which they never really do. But you try to get them as close as possible to figure out exactly where that house was that's not standing there anymore. I still don't know why Gorilla Row was so good, because there was
Really nothing there. Just worked fields at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but be excited, because they were plowing it and disking it. Can you do both? Can you plow and disc it, or do you usually just disc or plow?
I think it's one or the other.
Yeah. Okay. So they're using a disc, but it still kind of churns up some new dirt, I guess. Not very deep, but
I think it'll definitely make a difference and open up a lot more opportunity.
they're posting and my mouth was just watering. But we will be going back, Dustin. We haven't talked, but we will be going back. I wanted to invite you up, and there's going to be a group of us going next month to a new 100-acre property. I'll send you the details. So,
Yeah,
but we're excited. You never know; it could be crappy, but there's some.
Meryl's in the house.
Hey, Meryl.
Hey, what's going on?
And by the way, Madison, Maine, your sticker is up there. It's so small you can't see it. So.
Meryl, you must have known we were talking about you, because
Right.
we're talking about your obsession with Mercury dimes. So, your magnetism to Mercury dimes. So, do you have? Oh, we didn't say. I saw Digging Day and Night say hi in there a little earlier. Hello. But do you have like big main bucket listers, or is it just like a gold coin or whatever it may be?
Well, I kind of found it with the Real. The Real was always on my bucket list. And then the white whale was always, we live in New Jersey. I always wanted to find pirate treasure. And, when I got the Cobb, I'm like, oh, I got pirate treasure, that's iconic. And believe it or not, the without saying too much, there is a tie to piracy to where I found that. They've denied it since the existence of it, but it's there. And, maybe one day I'll go back and find something I can actually prove it and change some history, which is what metal is really about. It'd be awesome.
That would be cool. You see some of these finds that are like the Viking coins and those other coins that they found like super far northeast that could change the history of the area and when people were there. So to find something like that,
Yeah.
I mean, that Cobb was 1665 to 1700 is when it was minted. So, and that area started in 1668. So, it's all plausible.
And that was peak piracy time on the Jersey coast for sure.
Yep.
Between the 1500s and 1600s. So, I chalk that up as pirate treasure right there.
Absolutely. You can't tell me otherwise. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Joe was asking, maybe it's a Virginia thing, but does anyone else think signals are better after rain? Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when the ground is
Just increases the conductivity.
when the ground is wet or moist like that. Yeah, 100%. And
Not
it also,
waterlogged, but
yeah, and it also helps. Does it help with the halo that are around some of those coins that are in the ground as well? So
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
yeah, so but yeah, and it's B. Higgle said it's easier to dig too. That's 100% correct.
Christmas bugs.
I went out digging last week, and I was out in the field, and it was so dry. I mean, the dirt was just crumbling, and I couldn't locate the signals. And I've noticed that if it's dry out, the signals are not where the metal detectors say they are. But when it rains, they're exactly where they say they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So it definitely does help with bringing up the signals, breaking that halo, making a different kind of halo. Targets.
yeah, I love it to go after like a light rain like that where it's just a little bit wet. Yeah, Paul said we need some rain here in Georgia. It's extremely dry, and the ground gets super hard. It gets
hard
too
and
dry.
compact. I'm sure with that Georgia clay too, I'm sure that gets real tough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean it's bad. You know, when I've been driving up and down the turnpike the last few days, and they are putting high fire danger on every digital sign you drive under. Don't throw your cigarettes out the window. Basically, is every single sign.
Yeah. Well, we got a little bit of rain today.
Yeah,
so
a little
that's good.
sprinkle today. That'll be good.
Yeah, I will water your. I will water your lawn if you let me detect it. I've never said that, but I've always said I'll mow your lawn if you let
Right.
me detect it.
I've thought of that one too. I'll mow your yard for you.
Yeah.
Give me your tractor. I'll plow your field for you.
That'd be so nice, especially the fields you see that like they obviously didn't replant this year, and you're like, oh come on, let me just.
Yeah. Please. Kay said after digging 2 days in Virginia, they need rain so badly. It's very dry there right now. Yeah. We
I think
claim
that's the whole East Coast. That's definitely the whole East Coast.
Yeah.
Everybody needs rain.
What is what? Let me ask you guys a question. What is one of your biggest regrets of an item you found that you destroyed or got rid of or lost?
Stop, Dustin.
Uh,
Stop.
I think Trey's got it.
Oh, I think I hit a nerve.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
I just get shit for it all the time.
I know this story. Let's hear this one.
No, it was just my Trime. I jacked up my Trime pretty good, and it always breaks my heart. But it was so cold that day. We've talked about it before on the stream. Let me see.
Yeah. No, the circumstances definitely were much more slighted in the favor of likely hitting that coin.
You see how I got both parts.
Oh,
But
wow.
you see how the
Yeah.
and this little sliver right here is the date, of course. You can still see the date, but of course that's the spot that I hit. So, but that
That
was
was the only thing you broke that day, right?
well. Joe broke his show.
Joe broke the show.
And other than my heart breaking, that's about it. I think that's it. Because it rings up as like a shotgun shell, anyways. I don't know. Dustin, have you found one, Dustin, yet?
No,
Yeah.
it's on my list.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Look what Chris said. He said, "It's tough to hit a Trime."
The
You
sniper.
know what? If I can do it, I will. That's for sure. So, everybody saying hello, DF Digger. Welcome.
What's up?
What's up, DF?
Coming Detect was in here. A couple other people were hopping in here, but I'm
Yeah.
falling behind. So, let's
No,
see
no,
here. What about
no,
people in the
Eric.
chat? People in the chat, tell us some stories about your dinged up coin or whatever it may be.
I'll tell you why I brought up that subject. Sitting over here in a jar, I'm trying to regreen it. I had been to a park that I got my Liberty Cap half cent out of, and I dug another copper not far from there. It was wiped out. Couldn't read it, I thought. So I was like, I'm going to experiment with the copper and see what it takes to get it back down to copper, see if there's any detail when you bring it down. So I soaked it in like apple cider vinegar or something like that, and it became a bright copper coin. But there was no detail on it until I looked at the edge, and it was a Liberty Cap large cent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got it over here trying to regreen it now, but it's a lost cause. But yeah, I kicked myself for that one. That's for sure. Not that you could tell what it was in the first place.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's tough. And then my my half dime was actually bent. It had a curve to it, and I put it in a coin holder, a coin flip, and I put it in my book. And then years later, I opened my book and realized that it broke it in half. The pressure, the weight
Oh
of the
no.
put too much
That
weight on it and
stinks.
broke it. Yeah.
Look, Digging Day and Night said screwed up my oldest copper by trying to clean it with Andre's pencil. I suck with Andre's pencils.
Yeah.
And I feel like instead of like cleaning the stuff off and bringing out the detail, I feel like I just like scratch it and like make it look worse.
I feel like they get you for the first like couple rub throughs on it when you're like, oh, this is working, and then you do it like one more time, and you're like, oh no, I just jacked this up pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's what I found out. My Fujio was a Fujio, so it
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, and I think there's a lot of benefit to cleaning them up, and And I'm sure, Dustin, for your coin, right? You didn't know it was a Liberty cap until you cleaned it, right? And
Right. There was
I'm
no
sure
way.
knowing it's a Liberty cap is better than it just being a toasted copper, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
At least I can say I did dig one. So
yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like it was fetching $1,000 for the coin, right? So 6 and 1/2 dozen the other, and now you know, and I think that's the best situation.
Yeah, I remember that, Chris. My wife and I both sliced spoons in half the same day. It would have been my first complete pewter spoon. Yeah, that stinks. See, it actually makes me feel better to see some of these, and I feel like I'm not, but I may have an 1800s button until I got 3 different cleaning recommends. If I see confused, it's because I am. Same with Mark. I agree. I've messed up so many coins with Andres pencils. I started using fiberglass. Oh yeah, Eric, you brought that up.
Yeah, the fiberglass pencil works great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought one after you showed me it. That is like perfect for just dusting off that nice little
Yeah.
layer.
But I
Get
see
me
some
those.
people. It is the worst coin in the entire world, and they're like, "Oh, I just spent a couple minutes Andres pencils and a little bit of olive oil, and it looks like a beautiful coin." I'm like, "How
Yeah.
the hell did you freaking do
Some
that?"
people have that magic touch, I feel like.
The first old copper I ever dug had these rays with an eye in the center. I kept cleaning it. Oh, until
That stinks.
I'll never know if it's a Nova Constellatio or a Vermont copper. Shoot. We all learned the hard way, I feel like.
Yeah.
Sandy D's coils. What amazing relic. Oh, okay. That's a good
Man.
one.
You know,
Anthony,
I had almost thrown it away.
they're not Andres pencils. You can get them on Amazon. They're a fiberglass pencil. You can turn it out, and it's a fiberglass pencil. They're red. You can't miss them.
Yeah, I think I have one over here. Do you guys have one of those where you almost threw away a relic?
Yeah, actually, just the other day, I actually put a short up about it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I thought it was a piece of, the decorative roof tin on the ceiling, and I was about to throw it away. Realized it's silver. It's like a
Really?
real
Wow.
thin piece of silver.
Oh,
Best
gosh.
silver. So, and I would say
thought it was in there.
clean your junk no matter what. I've been doing that for years. I have too much stuff now. I've
I know.
throwing away relics of any sort, but
I still haven't figured out what this is. I thought it was trash at first because it rang up really low, but it's got the eagle and it's perfectly round.
Which is so big, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? Let's see here. Yeah, the only pencil in the set to use is to brush real lightly and stop when you ID the coin. Yeah, I think that's the only one I really use too. Oh, Chris, look, I threw away a few kettle points. Oh,
ouch.
That's
yeah,
tough.
that one's rough. Let's see here. Kay said I turned my first Kennedy half into 2 newer presidential collar coins, orange because I left them in lemon juice way too long. Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. Butt plate. Save my poop on that one.
It's always
Well,
nice
oh,
when someone helps out identifying it, especially when it's something when it looks like a relic that could just be iron, trash, whatever it may be.
let's see. To dive into Texas in here. Hi guys.
What's
So-
I don't
that?
know if it's Mark or Angela, but hello. They've been putting out some good stuff recent. Let's see here. Oh, perfect.
Hey Trey, I posted the link if you want to show it. I'll put it in the comments. I mean, in the private chat.
Yeah.
Oh, to the fiberglass brush.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to copy the link and paste it in, but it's too many characters.
I bought some Andres pencils the other day. I'm just now learning them, but they're not that great. I thought they were cool until I got them. They're not actually cleaning anything any better than what I hope they would. So
If you look on here, I was looking up Digging Day and Night. I don't know if I ever saw your channel before. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like his
Logo.
logo. It's kind of cool. I like
That's
that.
sweet. Yeah.
But here's the pencil, by the way. So yeah, you kind of use it like a mechanical pencil.
Yeah, it just turns and
You
Yeah.
definitely don't need to push it out that far either.
no, that's true.
Use like an eighth of an inch, no, like a quarter of an inch, and it gives you enough resistance to really kind of clean up any of those caked up coppers, stuff like that. It really does work well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they also have have a pack you could buy with like 20 or 30 new replacements in it.
Oh,
But
I didn't know
they're
that.
They're so much harder than the ones that come with the pencil.
huh?
Ah,
So you can actually really do some damage. Like I'm not gonna be able to use them.
yeah.
If you guys want, this is my Amazon Prime, so just start ordering everything.
Make a wish list.
Yeah. Nothing in the cart right now, so. All right, let's see here. Remove that bad boy.
Oh, I wonder if that's the one he put the video today of that printing plate. DF Digger was just talking.
Oh
about.
yeah, I saw that. I don't know. Maybe. Abe the Detectorist. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool. I found a printing plate. It was an awesome story. The guy brought us in. The original owner of the house was an author. The cat's back. Was an author, and I found one of his original printing plates from back in the day. But he had, when he built the house, like a lot of handwritten stuff in like the inside of cabinets and all sorts of stuff. So it was really cool.
That's cool.
Let's see here.
Never found a printing plate. So.
I bought one in the post office, opened the envelope, it came in. Oh, really? Got a little nosy there.
Yeah, right.
Cat in the screen. Let's see.
It's like
Anybody-
Dr. Evil.
Yeah, that's true. Someone wants your full attention.
It's Jinxie Cat, man. It's Jinxie
Right.
Cat.
Jinxie.
Dustin, have you ever had a dream about metal detecting?
A dream?
Yeah.
Um,
BC Treasure Style. Anyone else have vivid dreams about finding old coins? I kill it in my sleep.
I have.
I
actually
drive-
have.
I drive a lot, so I have a lot of daydreams. But
I will say sometimes before going like falling asleep, I'll always like think about some spots that I missed or need to go back to and check.
well, that was
Yeah.
like that property I was just on. I had a whole week in between. I couldn't get out there. And you're like, it's going through your mind 24/7. I like, where do I need to go on that property? Where else do I need to hit? What else am I going to find? It's
Yeah.
the metal detecting life. It's
The what ifs, right? But you got to kind of will it into existence because you hear it all the time, right? People saying, "Oh, I called that I was going to find this or I was going to find X, Y, or Z," and then they do that day, and it's like Babe Ruth calling the shot at that point. So you got to do what you can to make it happen.
You know what? We've talked about that a lot. We're like
Mhm.
going there. We were like, this is what I want to find. And then like your Real, Mike.
Yeah.
you found your
I
Real.
was going to say that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you don't say it, there's 100% chance that people don't think you're a psychic at that point. But
That's true.
if you say it every single time when you do find it, ultimately you can say you called it.
and Mike, you know this pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty much every signal that I get, I call out what it is, and it's never
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Never
Yeah.
right. But when it is right, you sound like a genius. So
I don't know if I said this on another stream too, or if I was talking to you, Trey, just alone, but your dad did it too. And I
Yeah.
noticed that. Yeah.
it's a Crawford thing. It's a
Yeah.
Crawford thing.
It's just that sheer bullish confidence, Gets you in every door you open.
I think that is this Angela, I'm guessing, but I did have a crazy dream about looking up in the sky and zooming through the sky. Huh. You must have been on those those gummies, those special gummies.
Well, extra Dayquil.
I've had some weird dreams like that though too. I can't say that I haven't. Let's see here. Madison May, if you don't have dreams about metal detecting, what are you doing here? That's true.
valid. Yeah.
Drummond Detect doesn't have one either, so I have found some stuff in my dreams that I'll never find in real life. That's for sure.
I have to.
Yeah.
like a life. You know, I've not found one of those. Deej,
I've been talking all night. Where's she been?
This
Hold
is the
on,
most I've ever heard of
wait.
it.
There we go.
wait, hold on. There we go.
I've been talking all night. Where you been?
Yeah, where you been, Deej? Bye, Kay. Enjoy your supper. Where are we at here? Oh, we got 15 minutes still. That's why they're called dreams. That's right. That's right.
No.
I'm gonna put you on the big spot, Eric.
Okay.
Let's all hear you. See that, Dustin? You're kicked
Yeah.
out, buddy.
All right.
Our main guy is Eric now. So lead us the last 15 minutes.
What do we got, E?
Well, we can't forget that Dustin is graciously doing a giveaway tonight.
Oh shoot!
Oh.
I forgot.
Forgot about that.
See? Hold on. Let's put him back in the thing.
Good thing you put Eric up there.
Good
Yeah.
one, Eric.
Yeah,
You had
see
my
that?
waiting for it.
Oh, hi, Ezra.
What up, Ezra?
Perfect time, Ezra. We are announcing the giveaway, the secret giveaway that no one knew about. What do you got, Dustin?
All right. We'll start with a Rusty Digger water bottle.
Ooh, there we go.
Ooh, I
Rex,
like
there we go.
that. I like that.
Used to clean cobs and other such awesome coins,
Yeah,
right?
That's right. That's
Doc
right.
and Reals.
Yeah.
Bigger sticker, Rusty Digger sticker.
I like
Sweet.
that. Like
and
that.
I'm going to do a 51 Washington quarter.
Little silver
Yeah.
silver action.
It's a 51D in case anybody's wondering. And
Got the D. Got the D.
I'll do a 34 Merc.
Ooh.
go.
So you got some silver, some stickies, a water bottle.
Yep.
BC Treasure Shells never use water, vodka only. That's true.
That's-
You can spray it on the coin and then spray it into the mouth.
I don't
Oh.
think you'd get me too far into the field after that.
Look at this. Jay Steels and Iffy Signals hopped in here at the perfect
What's
time.
up?
Oh, what's up, guys?
They heard giveaway and they hopped right in.
Zoom.
Now, hi guys, welcome. So 2 silvers to give away, a sticker, and a water bottle. So what we're going to do on the go signal, which Dustin's going to count it down. Once he says go, the first person to guess the correct state wins the giveaway. So Dustin, count her down.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
All right, guess the state. Guess the state.
Wait, it's not in the chat. What is it? Or throw it in the side chat.
Mark Thomas guessed banana.
Banana.
Close.
Yeah,
But
close. Yes,
Note, Rhode Island, Wyoming, New Mexico, Florida,
Connecticut,
Jersey, Vermont,
Oklahoma,
Iowa.
Jerseys.
Dirty Jersey,
Could have been.
represent.
Could have been. Arizona.
Florida.
See, I told
Maine.
you nobody picks this state.
Nobody.
That's true. We picked the good ones on the Plug Live
Right.
live stream. Kentucky, Arizona. Sound it out, people. Sound it out. You can do it. Missouri, Ohio, Idaho.
Minneapolis. That's not a state.
I was
Good
gonna
try,
say,
Anthony.
right
Good
there.
try, Anthony.
Anthony's got it.
Anthony, after
Anthony
making
got
fun
it.
of you, after Minneapolis, Anthony wins the giveaway.
It must have
Hey.
been autocorrect.
Yeah. And he's not too far away, so that's good. Congratulations.
Only over the bridge.
Oh, Nancy, you're too late. That was a good
Email me.
guess.
On my about page is my email. Email me your address, Anthony. I'll get that out to you.
Nice. Congratulations,
You
Anthony.
guys can stop now. They're still right.
Stop.
You can keep putting states in there, but at this point, it's a little too late. So, Angela's still going. She's on her phone, so she's probably a little further behind than everybody else.
We'll go.
Let's just let her keep going for a while. If he said the
The
moon,
moon.
that's for Dogecoin only. Iffy, sorry. Let's see here.
What was the answer? Be able to Mississippi.
It was MISSISSIPPI. Mississippi. So, what else we got, guys? Give them some questions, chat, for
Yeah.
the last 10 minutes.
Where's Chris? Usually Chris is pounding the questions.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He's given us a few.
So, with all these bucket listers you've found, Dustin, what is your now top bucket lister?
Probably a state copper or a William and Mary.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Actually,
that's
and
solid.
you know, I guess if you're going with coppers, a Drake bust. I haven't dug a Drake bust. So.
Those are always great to. Chris said, "What's up with the deer head?" Thank you, Chris.
I found it.
That's what's up.
That's
I found one too.
That's a solid shed we grabbed there.
I find a lot of them. I get a lot of sheds and stuff being out in the woods a lot. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we do find a lot of sheds.
Yeah, it's like I feel like when they come in quick succession,
that
different
one
spots.
lost, unfortunately, a little more than just his antlers, though.
He didn't get the memo. You're only supposed to lose the horns, not the whole head.
Hey, what's in the basket?
The what?
Huh?
What's in the basket?
Which basket?
Me?
Me?
On the shelf. Yeah, they want to know what's in the basket.
Oh, up there? Like the big one or these little ones? Big one or little one?
I'm assuming
You don't want to know what's in the big one. It's like a 7. What's in the box? Box.
Honestly, that's a good question. Hold on, let me look.
You know
We
we're
probably
gonna
don't want to know.
Oh, this box.
a box in the
It's
basket.
a handgun. Don't let them fool you.
It's got a whole bunch of other wires and stuff in there.
That's the main set of Cobra Snake.
So personally,
Right.
No, sorry, only copperheads. So
True.
I got actually. You guys can't see it, but I have 2. This one's got all sorts of stuff in it too: coin holders, camera bag. That's it in that one. So got a lot of hidden baskets. No cobras. No cobras. Oh, Chris. I also have this sitting on my shelf too. It's my
There
little
it
metal
is.
detector, man.
Looks
I didn't get a metal detecting man. What's up with that?
Huh?
I said I didn't get a little metal detecting man. What's up with that?
Well, it's
That
because
one's
it
Trey's
looks.
doppelganger.
Yeah, it's my doppelganger. I'm on a video game. You didn't know that Fallout.
Little blonde Fallout boy.
Trey
from
Drummond,
Baltimore.
if you leave those baskets.
Angela said gummies. That's maybe. It might be at the bottom.
All right.
So let's see here. Did that bobble? No bobbling. No bobbling on that thing. Chris said, God, why'd I ask? If he said blow up doll. No. That one deflated a while ago. I had to get rid of it.
We ran out of extras in the patch kit.
Oh gosh. What else you guys got? We're open books. Ask
Right.
Dustin a question.
All right. So Dustin, you've got 3 detectors right now. AT Pro, a whites. I've used everything but the whites, right? And we're just talking about the pinpointing. What do you of those 3 machines and what you've used in the past? What's the easiest pinpointing machine you've come across?
The whites.
Yeah. For what particular reason?
I guess because you can almost definitively say what the target is when you're in pinpoint mode with the V3i. It's simultaneous multi-frequency, but it shows each frequency at the same time while you're pinpointing. So the dominant frequency can actually tell you what type of metal it is. And according to the VDI numbers in that metal, I'm able to tell, hey, that's a nickel, that's a quarter, that's a dime, that's a buckle, that's brass, that's a, and then it also has a polar plot on the pinpoint trigger that it'll actually give a basic size and shape of the target.
That's cool.
So
That's neat. I never knew that.
that is probably one of the coolest ones to use as far as pinpointing is concerned, and it's always been dead accurate with me.
Yeah, I guess that's really the truly definitive thing, right? Does it put you on the target?
Absolutely. And the Garrett AT Pro I find is even worse than the
Yeah.
the 800 on the pinpoint. Ugh.
Yeah,
But the
especially even
fun-
with like a tornado coil or something. It's like
Yeah, you can throw that thing around. You can throw it in the river, and I'm not too keen on putting my Knox in the river or in the water right now.
Nope.
I
Nobody
see
is.
too many people submerging them in the short amount. I'm like, I'm not. Even when I go to the bay, I stay waist deep, if that. That's about it. So
yeah.
but,
Yeah, I agree with you. I haven't taken my Knox any deeper than probably I don't know 8 inches up the shaft
yeah,
itself.
I go halfway up the shaft, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
I'm too clumsy. Even if it doesn't short out immediately, I'll probably land on top of it
Right.
and just crack it right open.
There we go. What are the artifacts in those jars, Dustin?
I have a jar for everything. So I have a jar with fake jewelry. I have a jar with nothing but bullets, ammo and bullets. I got one for keys, one for junk rings. I got some sea glass. I got one for wheat pennies, one for just tags and tokens, and I got one for flat buttons.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's cool. I have a pretty high jar of flat buttons too. Clad. Where's your clad? Do you have a clad jar?
Yeah, I got a big bucket underneath the shelf that I throw all the clad in. Because, hunting parks, you're going to find,
Mhm.
I do public areas, you find clad a lot.
Do you guys hoard your clad? Because I do.
Yeah.
My wife was like,
I do.
just trade it in. I'm like, no, I don't want
use
to.
it for a guessing game giveaway at the end of the year. I'll do one.
Oh,
Hey,
that's cool.
guess how much was in there, and closest, will win a piece of silver or something. I did that last year at the end of the year. So
That's cool. You should just offer the winning as the bucket of the clad and just put that burden on them.
We will be announcing the clad for kids soon. We are going to go. Chris, actually, good timing. Actually, what I'll probably end up doing is I'm going to be developing it this week, and we're going to start at the beginning of June. We are going to have a hunt in the beginning of June with a couple different groups, and that will be our first real kickoff. But I think before that, we'll start posting the links and the information about it so we can all get together and support Clad for Kids. I'm excited to do that and see if we can beat our goal for last year. And I reached out to America's Grow Row, and they're super excited, and that's where we'll be going in the beginning of June. We'll do our kickoff hunt there in the new permission, and we'll go from there. So, again, we'll talk about it more in the future, but Grow Row has been really kind to us, and we've hunted it a million times and found some amazing pieces of history. But they've donated millions and millions of pounds of food to needy, families and kids. And they bring the kids out and teach them about, sustainable, healthy eating and just about farming in general, and mostly from underprivileged homes and people who can't afford food just naturally. So it's a really great nonprofit to support, and the president and the founder of it is just
The nicest guy.
the nicest person you'll ever meet. So I'm actually trying to get him on to come talk. I don't know if he will on the live stream, so we'll see what happens there. But I can't wait to start it off. You guys will start seeing information coming out about it, and then boom, we'll be ready to roll. So excited for that. PA Relic said, Dustin, do you door knock for permissions?
I have twice. Once was a no, and the second time was yes, come back. And I went back to home. Most of the time, my job, sometimes I do house calls. And if it's an interesting property, I'll ask when it comes up in conversation. I'll bring up, hey, how old is your house? That kind of thing. I love beautiful old houses, and then the last property I got on, I just saw guys out there doing the construction. So I went in and, asked for the foreman and got the permission that way. and then that's about it. But no, I don't do a lot of door knocking. It's not me. I have a hard time with no's. They're heartbreaking, because most of the places I want to door knock, I've been looking at them for years, and you want to door knock on the door, and then that no is just gonna like stab you right in the chest, and you're like,
The good thing about it though is then you can stop thinking about it.
true.
Just get it off your mind. And you're lucky your wife liked you.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a no too if she didn't. So.
That's really true. And it's funny that the first time I hunted that farm field, I told her I'd be back by noon. I came back at noon and I started showing her all this stuff I found, these large scents and tokens and all that. And she's like, I was like, I cannot believe all this is there. And she's like, you're going to go back, right? And that was one of the very few times like she actually, supported that full yeah. It was important, but she's very good about always me go.
Does she ever want to go with you?
No.
Yeah, same with my wife. She's like she could care less. Yeah.
I come home and I tell her about what I found, and she's oh that's great, but she has no idea really what's going on. But she likes to hear me explain it. So
no, same. Yeah, that's good. So. Anybody else? DF Digger, have a great evening. Happy hunting.
Yeah.
What else? Anybody else before we hit this end button?
Last call.
There's some talks about bacon. My wife says I'm cheating on her with someone named MD. Yeah, that's true. Please go. Night DF. All right. Well, I think that's good. We cruised through the hour. So, Dustin, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
I appreciate you guys having me on. It was a lot of fun. Really
if you guys haven't, obviously go to Dustin's channel. I'll post it in the chat one more time just so everybody can leave and go straight over there. Let's see here. Bada bing, bada boom. Go over there. Check out his new videos that he just came out. 8 bucket listers from the first one, 3 bucket listers from the second one. Digologist, it's okay. That's all right. You made it in for the end, so we appreciate it. Madison Maine already subbed, so there you go. All right, perfect. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Take care.
Dustin, thanks for hanging out.
Yep.
Until next week, like I said, we might start posting about Cloud for Kids, so get out there. Let's all team up and do something really cool. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.